Open up for questions for Ira or Kofi. We'll start off with Joey Wagner. Lead off.
Hey, I'll start with you. There was a timeout there after Georgie hit a three-pointer, and we could really hear Coach Underwood kind of, implore you guys to rebound the ball. What was his big message, and how do you think you responded out of that?
Coach, Coach Underwood, he just emphasized us, playing harder, rebounding, and then finishing the game off. I think we were down two at that point, and he was just saying it's 8 minutes left in the game. Come out here and give it your all. Come out here and play as hard as you can. We coming off of two road games and Rutgers and Penn State. Then we have practice, so our bodies really didn't get enough recovery. So he understood that, and he was just telling us to go out there and try to just play harder and give that extra gear.
And for Kofi, I guess, what is it about your team that you guys have the ability to dig in and find that extra gear late after, kind of a long road trip?
I would credit the veterans on that. Io, Trent, DeMonte, they do a really good job with coming in, like the approach, of coming out of the half. They do a really good job of coming out of the half and just getting us about like just making sure that we're focused in, we don't slip up, make sure that we get ready to go, like just put us in that right mindset. So I definitely credit Io, Trent, DeMonte for this, making sure that we're in the right state of mind and that we're always playing aggressive.
Okay, this question is for Io. Io, can you talk to us a little bit about the slow starts that you guys have had the last two games? You were down 19-4 at Penn State, and today you were down 1-0 for about 6 minutes to start the game with.
I don't. I think we had a slow start at Penn State. Well, and I really don't think we were having slow starts. Definitely not today. I think today it was just a real evident Big Ten basketball. You coming out, you feeling your team out. I wouldn't say we feeling our team out, but we played had so many battles against them that it was like a heavyweight collision. So the first possessions, what they're running. They know we run. We know what they're running. And I think we got a lot of great shots. We just missed it, and the same for them. But it's the Big Ten. You see Indiana, their blocks and elbows. Every time you drive, they got someone to block an elbow. It's real cluttered in there. It's a old-fashioned Big Ten defense. That's why they're ranked number 11 in the country. So the more we moved them, and when the game got on, I thought that we did a great job of getting in there and finishing. But to start the game off, I just think that it was just the true definition of a Big Ten game.
Okay, thank you.
This question's for Kofi. Kofi, you guys held Trace Jackson Davis to a season low in points, and he didn't shoot that well. What'd you guys do so well defensively on him?
I just credit to the scout. Our coaches do a really good job of just digging in on scout and making sure we know the personnel and know what they're capable of doing and what they like to do. So we're just about focusing and locking in, making sure I don't give him any easy shots. Challenge all of his shots, make him score over me. And my guys help me out a lot. They're digging in, us boxing him out. He's a really good offensive rebounder with his size and athleticism. It's just about keeping the body on him, making sure that he doesn't get any gifts, anything easy. And when he makes a move, just being there, wall him up, make him shoot over me.
And then Io, I think you had like 18 points in the last 9 minutes. What was working well for you?
Coach Underwood just told me to, be the best player in the country, finish the game off, and I just accepted this challenge, just came out there and just made the shots that I work on in the gym every day.
Io, how much ownership do you take in the second half, but especially in the last 9-10 minutes to lead your team when they needed you the most?
I just try to go out there and make the right play. The way I play basketball, I like the game to come to me. So sometime in the first half, if I go like 2-3 minutes without shooting, I'm fine with that because that's the way I play, the approach I have to the game, kind of how like Luka, LeBron, how they like to, get their team involved, let your teammates, get in the game, and then, I ease my way into the game. And then when it's time to finish, I know it's time to close. I know when it's time to, put the other team away, I come in and try to do that. I try to, impact the game, of course, rebounding, assist, just playing defense. So when it's time to win the game, I just try to put them away.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go Jeremy Werner or Scott Ritchie on deck. Go ahead.
This one's for Kofi. Kofi, what has Georgie meant to you guys, and what's he brought to you guys on the court this year?
Georgie just brings pure energy. He's a great person, you know. He's really positive when it comes to games, practice. You know, he gets us going with his voice and his energy. What he brings to the game, he brings a lot. You know, he's very versatile. As you saw today, he's capable of shooting that three. You know, really great passer. And on the defensive end, he impacted the game like no other today. He was active, he was talking, you know, and he stuck to the assignment. So he just brings a lot of help for us. You know, a lot of physical help, a lot of mental help with just getting us going and just bringing his energy every day. And we feed off that energy that he brings. So he's all around great for us.
And then this one's for Io. Andre played a season high 30 minutes today. Just how is he fitting into what you guys do offensively and just creating some chemistry with all you guys?
I mean, he's fit in already. I mean, we're 10 games in. He's a part of our family. He's our brother. We each other's brothers. So he just go out there and I tell him to play our game. And he does a great job of that. Goes out there and competes. Has a great feel for the game and great IQ. So he's a great addition to our team.
Thanks.
Okay, Scott Ritchie, you're up. Kevin, and we'll see there, and Corey after that. Go ahead, Scott.
This one's for Io. I saw before the game you were working with Fletch a little more, just getting stretched out. Was that just a matter of kind of a busy schedule here the last week?
I try to. I wouldn't say. Well, yes, of course. You know, we play, like I said, Rutgers, Penn State, traveling practices. You know, your body. That last day, that third day, be like one of those grind out days. But that's when I fall back on my work, all the work I put into, and I just try to, you know, take care of my body. This basketball will take me as far as my body takes me, and I try to be very evident on that, important on taking care of my body. And Fletch, he's one of the best in the business, if not the best in the business, and not just Fletch, but Palmer. He does a great job of giving me shakes, recovery, smoothies whenever I need it. Anytime, any convenience, he's always there, making sure we feel up. And then Fletch, you know, he does a great job of just not only being there for my body, but he stresses and emphasizes the important things like stretching, hydrating, drinking a lot of water before games. And without him, you know, I don't know if I really would be here. So I definitely want to thank him for, you know, just being there for me, making sure my body feels good to come out here and perform.
And this one's for Kofi. Kofi, with Andre coming off the bench, does he just kind of bring a different rhythm to the offense sometimes, and maybe that spark you needed like today in the first half?
Yeah, definitely. Andre's a really gifted player. I tell him that every time I see him. With his ability to drive the ball and get by the defender and just make a play, create plays, and his ability to pass the ball is out of this world. I never seen anything like it. And just coming off the bench, you know, we have somebody like Ayo, a really good player, really good scorer, all around player. And when Andre comes in, he just gives Ayo the opportunity, you know, to get off the ball a little bit, and his ability to create plays, like I said, it's like no other. And he just comes in and he gives us a whole different view of the game. Like Ayo is one of the guys that like he said just now, he wants to get the team going. I think that Dre does a really good job with that as well. So when we have both of them in, or either or, I think it's just a really good like combination of players on the court.
Okay, we'll go to Corey Kuffler. Go ahead, Corey.
Yeah, Io, you've got 3 straight games now of 30 points, but you don't seem to force anything. You guys had a stretch there where you ran on a 14-0 run, and I think it's 7 or 8 points there. What do you do to just let the game come to you, but yet know you're ready to shoot and score when you need to?
It's really my teammates. My teammates believing in me, knowing that my teammates believe in me. I tell Kofi all the time, when the game starts, I want to feed you. I want to get you going. I want to get you easy baskets, get you I got an easy dunk at the end of the half. You know, I like seeing my teammates eat early on, because I know that I've been playing this league for it's my 3rd year, so I know pretty well where to get to my spots at. I know where I can score at, where I can if we need a basket, if I need a basket, I know how to get to my spot and do that and help the team win. But I just like coming out here and really being unselfish, letting the game come to me. But then, like I said, when it's time to win a game, when it's time to go home, I definitely have that instinct where I'm like, all right, these next 3 possessions, I'm going to make the right play, whatever it is, if it's scoring, making an assist to help our team win.
Okay, we'll go back to Joey Wagner for Kofi.
Hey, Kofi, you've got 6 double-doubles in 10 games this year. I mean, obviously the Big Ten is a challenge, but I guess what is the level of difficulty out there? Do you feel more comfortable out there? I guess just where are you at right now?
I definitely feel more comfortable. This is my 2nd year playing in the league right now, and basically experience is a good teacher, and just knowing that coming out there now, it's my 2nd year, I know what to expect, and I know what's expected of me. Just being able to go on the court, let the game come to me, like Ayo said just now. Whenever I get the ball, make the right play. It's really I physically think that I'm one of the strongest, most imposing players in the country, and
He is the strongest.
And when I get the ball, it's just about being slow, being deliberate with what I'm doing, getting to my spot. Like I said, getting to your spots. Like we've been playing for a while, and we know our spots, and we know where we could score from at a high level. So it's just about being composed, not rushing anything, and just making the right play.
Okay, and then we'll go back. Brandon, please. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, Io, you talk about getting your teammates some easy looks and some open looks. So at what point do you kind of decide I'm going to take this game over and then kind of go for 18 points? What flips for you?
It's just an instinct. It's just a feel of the game. Really, I played a mind game with them. Indiana. And all of my ball screens, they were kind of hard hedging, but they really was. I was coming off. I was making the right play about 6-7 times in a row. So their bigs started getting lazy. Their bigs started getting complacent. So when I was coming off, they were expecting me to just keep, making the right play, keep hitting the corner. So just playing a mind game with them. I knew that around the 9-minute, 10-minute mark, I knew that they were thinking like, all right, when Ayo comes to this ball screen, he's going to hit the corner, he's going to hit the shake. And then I saw Trace Jackson Davis. He kept just coming. He kept leaving right away. And then that's when I was able to get in there and get a floater, got my floater off. I got another layup, and I got some easy transition threes. So basically just playing a mind game with him, watch a lot of film on them. I knew when the game gets long, the duration of the game increases. Their tendencies start to get lazy. So I just wanted to attack on that, just pretty much knowing the scouting report.
I'm going to cut him off again. Just like he did me. He knows he can take over whenever he feels like it. Nobody could guard him. It's that simple. Nobody could guard him. He knows that whenever he feels like it, he could take over. That's it. Trying to be a nice guy. Yeah.
All right. Anything else for these guys? Doesn't sound like it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'll have Coach